What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here, and the Pune Warriors have got off to an absolutely wicked start. 75 off just 8 overs, so hopefully we can go and peg it back a wee bit. Now, I was hoping to go and record this video on Wednesday, because then I'll be able to go and talk about the India and England and Australia versus South Africa games that would have happened overnight, but I've been called into work early on Wednesday, so I'm going to have to go record it now, so we can't talk about those, unfortunately, but hopefully we can go get through this, not use a crappy field like that. What was I using before? I think I was using pace 7, which gives me a fine leg. It gives me a third man where they score a lot of their runs, and it gives me a chance to go and get them out caught down the ground as well. So a pretty good field that I haven't actually used, because I've been more intent on using my balance field. But with the start that these guys have got off to, you definitely need to go and try and defend, as Michael Clark puts that one into the stands with a huge 6. And this, no doubt, is a small ground, so I guess we can go and take heart. And the way our top 4 have been playing as of late, hopefully we can go down and chase down anything. But ideally, we do want to keep it below, I guess, 160. As I said, this is a top-of-the-table clash, so a win here or a loss here for either team is pretty major. So fingers crossed that we can go and pick up the W in this game, as that's the end of my first over. It's not great. It's gone for 8. But, I mean, without that 6, it wouldn't have been so bad. Oh, don't want to go to the scorecard. Simulate to career player. So, as I said, fingers crossed we can go and pick up a wicket here, because they are going along great guns. They're now 105 off 11. We really need some wickets to go and bring someone in. I think Ross Taylor's in next. That will do. Caught and bowled. Another wicket, another wicket. And we have, in the past couple of episodes, really rediscovered our bowling touch. Michael Clark, he's gone. He made a well-made 61. Made a well-made. What am I doing? In comes Ross Taylor. T20 Not sure when he got that. I'm not sure. I guess there's a really small ground that he plays for in New Zealand. If that fielder was in just a bit closer, he's back defensively because of how many runs I've scored. That may have been another one. But there's a real small ground in New Zealand. I think it may be Pukakura Park. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's where Central Districts play their home games, and that is a small ground. Like Michael Mason, I'm pretty sure in his last ODI game, Michael Mason couldn't bat to save himself. I think he scored about 40 to win the one-day final. Like, it is tiny. I think the fastest New Zealand domestic T20 50 was hit there by Kieran Noema Barnett of the Stags. And I think he got it pretty ridiculously quick. But when you see the ground, if you see the ground, it is tiny. It is a very, very small ground, which this one here kind of is, but this one here, I love this ground. This is probably my favourite ground to play on in Don Bradman. As you can see, it really reminds me a wee bit of Queenstown, actually. Queenstown, is it the Queenstown Event Centre or Queenstown Oval? One of the two, but reminds me of that, surrounded by the mountains. Where have all our good bowlers gone? I would bring in Dale Steyn, but he's only 1 star. Davey Warner, looks like you're going to get a bowl, mate. Normally he does go pretty well. He's only taken 4 wickets in his career, but normally he goes pretty well. Picks up a wicket somehow. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how he's a better bowler in this than Dale Steyn. I must have got the wrong Dale Steyn. It just annoys me that he's in the side. He's such a good quality bowler, and he just can't bowl, because David Warner is rated better in this than him. There we go, down to third man, just the 1. You know, normally that may have run away, but I've got the field sorted now. And hopefully with us chasing, well, you know, not hopefully, but with this big target being set, hopefully our top order are quite aggressive and we do go and get a bat. Is that carried? Has that carried? No, hasn't carried. I thought you got reviews in the IPL. Maybe not. Again, if the player's up a wee bit, that's probably gone. Ross Taylor should be counting himself lucky here. He hasn't gone. I mean, he hasn't really got hold of me, but he could have been out twice if I had a bit more of an aggressive field. And he was almost out caught behind as well. So, I mean, we're doing well, and we're bringing this run rate down, which ideally is what we want to do. I think Mishra, the leg spinner, is that going to be... What is my fielders doing? That's a 6! In my first over and my third over, they've been going really well apart from 1-6. And that's, you know, when you play at a small ground, I guess that is what can happen. Did I get another bowl? Surely. Or are they saving me for the last over? No, as the captain, I only bowled myself 3 overs. How does that work? David Warner got absolutely tonked. He went for 35. Mishra went for 35 as well. Nishant Sharma went for 50. Ross Taylor, he scored 43. So hopefully we can go and we can chase this down. Hopefully we can get a bat as well, because this ground, as I said, does look small and it is just great. I mean, look at that. I'm tempted in the next season to play for Pune just so I can play on this ground more often than not. Oh my God, Mendes has put on a spell. He took 3 quick wickets then, so fast, and now we get a bat. Whew, hopefully we can go and the run rate's not too high. 116 off 10 and a bit. Davey Warner still in. And we launch Mendes first ball. Into the that's not the grandstand, but it's into the crowd. And that's what we've needed. Off the mark with a 6. That's incredible. Where's he going to put this one? Same place? Nope, but same result. And that one I think is going to hit the side screen. Nope. I wanted it to hit the side screen because you get experience points for that. Where can I go now? I want to go and just nudge it so I can keep the strike, but there's nowhere really to go. It's just going to be down the ground again, I think. Yep, that's where we've gone. I don't think that one's hit as well. No, it's gone for a 1 bounce 4, but that is a good end to the over there. We're picking up 16, and we're 16 off 3. For all those people who say I can't bat, I love batting in T20 now, because I just go aggressive. See, we're at a pretty similar stage. Obviously, Pune had a lot more wickets in hand, but they couldn't really close out the innings, and we've still got Davey Warner. Got to be careful, because I have a fear, like I've played a few just muck around games, just because obviously I've had the last 2 days off. And I've actually run myself out quite often. So I'm very cautious when it comes to running between the wickets now. Like, I definitely make sure that there is no way I'm going to get run out. Now, Wayne Parnell. We've got off to a good start here. It was against the spinner. We've got deep cover in place. So we might just nudge it around and hopefully stay in so we can face Mendes. There we go. That's all we need. Take ones here. The run rates, it's not out of there. We need 10 and over. And I mean, with myself and Davey Warner there, it would have been nice if I came in, you know, maybe needing 30 off the last 3. But in a situation like this, you kind of have to go and make sure that you're playing shots, like safe shots like that have gone for 4, but they're not really high risk. You want to make sure that low risk shots that you can go get rewarded for your runs and still keep the scoreboard ticking over, because, as I said, we need plenty. I think there's a fielder out there. Nope, see, back we go. Very safe, very cautious, making sure that we don't do anything silly, especially with the start we've gotten off to. I mean, that's an impressive start, and hopefully Mendes is going to bowl again. And who knows, maybe they might change the field a wee bit. Ooh, but Davey Warner plays and misses at that one. He's been the mainstay, and hopefully he and I can go and bat through to the end of the innings. Mendes. Oh, see? Smart. They've put players back. So now we'll just try and go over cover if the ball's there to be hit. But instead, we go and pick out the man. How stupid of me. I knew there was a player down the ground, and I go fetching for the ball. That's just... Oh, that is just stupid. Especially... I can't believe it. The strike rate's good, but again, it's just another start, and I've gone and thrown my wicket away in stupid fashion. Hopefully Mishra can go and get us through, but I really thought that I needed to be there at the end. Mendes has put on an absolute show there, and I think we haven't got enough in the end. As you can see, Pune coming out quite comfortably by 40 runs in the end. Kiran Sharma, he scored 32 off 25. I didn't even make it on to the batting list. It's a bit disappointing. 17 off 5. Why couldn't I have gone and just stuck around for a bit? Mendes picks up 5 for 27. He no doubt gets the man of the match, and we can't manage to go and beat the Pune Warriors in the top of the table clash. But anyway, guys, it should hopefully still keep us in second, because I think we were even on points, or we might have even been ahead, so we may still even be ahead on net run rate, but I'll let you guys know about that in the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Do tune in tomorrow, that will be Thursday, for some more MLB Road to the Show. Hopefully we can go get a few home runs for you. Make sure you do not miss that.